Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. You know that feeling when you're watching a train wreck unfold and you can't tear your eyes away? You're cringing, you're gasping, and you're just begging for someone to get the whole story? That's what it's like to watch the drama on Bachelor in Paradise. And when it comes to the latest season, it feels like the drama is reaching a whole new level. We've all been on the edge of our seats, dissecting every move, every word, and every glance. But let's be real, we're not the ones in the middle of it all, trying to navigate the choppy waters of love and heartbreak on a tropical beach. That's where Bailey Taylor Brown comes in. We first met her as she tried to find her happily ever after on The Bachelor, and now we're seeing her give love another shot on the sandy shores of paradise. But her journey hasn't been a smooth sail. In fact, it's been more like a shipwreck. Between the Jeremy and Susie drama and the Brian and Parisa situation, Bailey's been right in the middle of it all. And let's be honest, we've all been dying to know her side of the story. Well, our wishes have been granted. Bailey recently sat down with Nick Viall on his podcast, The Viall Files, and she held nothing back. She spilled all the tea, giving us a much-needed peek behind the curtain. And let's just say what she revealed was even more dramatic than we could have imagined. The Jeremy and Susie saga. If you've been watching Paradise, you know that the Jeremy and Susie situation was, to put it mildly, a mess. Jeremy was caught on camera having a tearful phone call with Susie, revealing that he still had feelings for her. Meanwhile, he was also pursuing a relationship with Bailey. It was a classic "what the heck is going on" moment. And when Bailey was asked about it, she admitted that watching it back was definitely hard. She shared that it was rough to watch and that it's difficult to see how other people feel in the moment. Bailey's honesty is refreshing. She's not trying to pretend that everything was fine or that she wasn't hurt. She's keeping it real, and we appreciate that. She went on to say that she wishes Jeremy hadn't processed his feelings out loud on the show. We can all relate to that, right? There are some things you just don't say out loud on national television, especially when you're trying to build a relationship with someone else. It's a betrayal of trust, and it's something that can be hard to forgive. The Brian and Parisa predicament. But the Jeremy drama wasn't the only thing Bailey dished on. She also weighed in on the tense situation between Brian Autz and Parisa. If you've been watching, you know that Brian had a bit of a situation on his date with Parisa. While the show didn't show the full extent of it, Bailey admitted that she definitely knew about his mini little situation. She went on to say that she didn't know in depth. She didn't know it was about colors or things. We're also seeing a small part of their date. Bailey's perspective is valuable here. She reminds us that we're only seeing a small part of the story. We're not there in the moment, experiencing the full dynamic between two people. She did, however, say that there are moments where people's energies shift. This is a super important point. We've all been in the situation where we're on a date with someone and their energy suddenly changes. It's a red flag, and it's something that shouldn't be ignored. However, despite all the drama, Bailey was quick to defend Brian, saying, "I don't think that Brian is a dick, though." This shows that Bailey is a compassionate person who's not quick to judge. She's willing to give people the benefit of the doubt, even when they've made some questionable choices. What does this all mean? Bailey's appearance on The Viall Files was a breath of fresh air. She was honest, relatable, and she didn't try to sugarcoat anything. She reminded us that these are real people with real feelings, and that the drama we see on our screens is just a small part of their story. We're all rooting for her, and we can't wait to see how the rest of her journey in paradise unfolds. And who knows, maybe she'll even find her happily ever after. We're certainly hoping so.